that is kind of where it's been the threshold of, okay, so we are so good that nobody can possibly challenge us. And, I think there are still some out there who actually believe that. You know, some of the unfortunate time I've had to spend on the Hill while in uniform in the last job, we had elected members who still had that as a mindset and did not see what's coming down the pipe at us. So I'll specifically focus on China for this one. That's where I would say for a lot of the other nations, we're running fairly constantly, except for China. And the capabilities, the mass, and the quality of what China is fielding is at a pace that we are not keeping up with at all. I do not refer to China as a near peer competitor. They are absolutely a peer competitor in every single domain, especially if we're going to do it in their backyard. Now, you take that as, that's my assertion. You look at that to how they're fielding capabilities. So you got their quality equipment becoming more and more advanced. And, the one thing that you thought about, well, the Chinese don't really exercise, they don't train the way that they're going to fight. So that's, they don't exercise to operate as a joint force. These are all things that they have watching us. So they're getting a lot of learning by having watched us over the past 3 decades of armed conflict of, wow. So if we ever want to fight, or if we're going to have to fight the United States, here's some things that we would like to, take advantage of. We see how they're going to fight. Oh, they're very dependent on space-based assets to provide a myriad of functions. Very command and control. They can operate very agilely if you let them into a theater. So try not to let them into the theater. So all things that they're looking at it from their perspective, how do they protect their area? And then fielding those capabilities at a pace that we're not keeping up with. So if you imagine we're in a foot race, the gap is opening